Stream. This is Kaboom, and I am I'm joined by the Mad Puck 66. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Let me click on this. You guys let me know how the volume is going, if you guys can hear everything. Mad Puck, could you say hi to everyone, and you guys let me know if you can hear Mad Puck.
Hi to everyone. You guys let me know if you can hear Mad Puck. How's that?
Awesome, thank you. Let me turn you up a little bit in this.
Yeah. I may have to turn my radio announcer voice off every now and then.
I love your voice, by the way. The first time I heard your voice in a video, I was like, dude, this is a good voice.
Well, thank you very much.
So, okay, great. Queen North says she can hear. Awesome. Abide Guy, welcome. Mr. Troll, welcome. Queen North, welcome. Yazin Pro, welcome. Love Me, welcome. Anatella, welcome. Steezy Scribbles, welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and do this first before we get started into the world. Let me pull this up on the screen. It was working earlier. Whether it's working now, it always works before you get online. So let me turn this off. All right, there we go.
Hey, I can see everyone.
Awesome. So we've got a drawing for 2,800 V-Bucks from the Jedi Challenge. And I put everyone's name. Now, there were several people who were key holders that are not on the list. And then also P. Crispy is not on the list because he's the one who donated the 2,800 V-Bucks for this contest. So we want to say a big thank you to him. And be sure to go check out his channel on YouTube. And yeah, so these are all the people who completed that challenge. So we're going to do the spin now. And here we go. And it looks like Thod Champ. Congratulations. You are the winner of 2,800 V-Bucks. I will be sending you a card code in your DMs on Discord. So be sure as soon as the stream is over. And then just let us know what you got with it. We always love to see those things. Now let me see if I can turn the game back on. There we go. Awesome. All right. So it looks like that's good. Let me close this.
Oh, champ, congratulations.
And Teely Squid, welcome. Oh, thanks, Squid. Thank you for stopping by. Devin, Paul. All right, let me go ahead and get into here. Now, I've got two worlds to make sure I'm loading into the right world. This is World 6. This is the one me and Kaz, I think, played on last week. And the one we'll be loading into today. Could you ready up, Mad Pup?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I was here reading chat. Hi, Anna Lilia. Yes, Anna Lilia Martinez. Hi.
You know, they always say, and I've taken this to heart, when I see a name in chat that I'm not really sure how to pronounce, I just say it quickly and with confidence.
Yeah, well, I screwed up halfway through, and it's got a certain cadence. Spanish names are always a different type of cadence, so you just gotta make sure to get every single syllable.
Yeah, well, Samoan, I was calling Simon, and then I heard Flocka say her name, and I was like, Devin. Oh no, like I was saying it wrong. So I do that often. So I apologize if that happens while you're trying to play. And okay, over here in this chest, sir, is stuff for you. Right here.
Wicked. Shield. Good. We can actually use a shield. Good. I'm not coming in as a noob. I'm not going to be Haskind.
Oh man. Okay. So let me. Okay. So you can wear a charm in this world and have no problems. And then I can't remember if I gave you food or not, but I've got some food over here. Did I give you food?
No food, just charms and weapons.
Let me split this and drop it for you.
Everything's a weapon.
There you go, sir.
What's our mission today, sir?
So,
Besides staying alive.
So I am thinking we need to get some stuff to upgrade, and then maybe look at getting maybe some of these other charms. The let me see here real quick. The cool-headed charm is, oh, that's right, Kaz upgraded that bench. Okay, so we could get some of the cool-headed charms, which we need to get sand. Let me look here real quick.
Where'd you put the food?
Food's over here.
Oh, okay.
There's some steaks and some seeds and some stuff up here. And
You all organized.
yeah, so I came in and I was playing the game with Kaz, and I was getting, like, everything was getting disorganized, and I was like, you know, originally when I started the series, it was an honor system, so I didn't feel comfortable coming into the world with without people watching, because I didn't want to like die and then people were like, oh, you know. But now that they have this new setting, I can come in and play around, and then if I do die without a totem on, then the game's over. So it's kind of a system to keep me honest. So yeah, so I'm super excited about this. I can actually make us, oh, you know what? I can make a charm for us now. Let me look. I've got, oh no, we've got,
you don't have gliders yet.
oh, you know what? That would be a good thing to get. You have,
Should we kill some spiders? Let's go kill some spiders. I want to kill spiders.
all right. Let me look here real quick. What do we need? Flex wood. What axe do we have? I think we need to go get some amber. Want to go get some amber?
Sure, let's go and do it.
All right, let me look here real quick. Do we have the gem cutter? No, we haven't. Okay. All right, let's go do that. So, real quick, thank you, Slope, so much for the 5 gifted. Long Tom, Margie, Till, all got gifted. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just realized it was Anna Lilia is Ann Kitty. She's one of my my streamers. Well, she visits me on my stream.
Oh, nice, awesome. Yeah, big W for Slope. Thank you so much. Well, hey, so we're gonna go over to the Jedi thing area. Be real careful of blasters. They're deadly.
Yes.
Especially in this mode. There's, oh, you know what? Look at me going over here with hardly a shield. Okay. So one of the things, so I'm really interested to hear, I think saw your work doing the Star Wars builds, and I remember saying to myself, man, I really, really, really would love to build some of these ships in the game. And I came across your video, and I can't remember if it was the X-Wing video or if it was something else, but I remember seeing that video and thinking to myself, there's just no way I could make anything that looks better than this. This is amazing. And so I was just so impressed, and honestly, like, just flabbergasted at the build. Like, it was just amazing to me. And you for me, you took this game to a new level that I just thought it was like, you know, I thought one day we'd get there, but you got there a lot sooner than what I realized the game could get there.
Yeah, that came from a lot of testing and failing.
Okay. Yeah, could you share a little with us about that process for you? What got you? So you're at home and you hear about the Lego game coming out, and did you jump in and just start playing survival, or did you jump in and start trying to use the tools to create the incredible ships that you build?
Well, I jumped in just like everybody else, wondering what the heck this was going to be. Um, and I was a little confused at first, like everybody else. I mean, like uh, the first thing that we're all thinking about is Fortnite. How's Fortnite going to translate to Lego? But the more I got into the world and started to see some of the potential in it, I realized that they were doing a lot of what was being done in Minecraft and some of it in Roblox. But they're just doing the Roblox method on Fortnite and bringing in different game modes. So I used to play Roblox with my kid a couple years ago when he was, oh my god, when he was 11. It's been a while. Anyway, the with Roblox it had this whole building system, and I actually started to build big stuff over there. So I was kind of used to working with different pieces and trying to put things together. But the instant that I realized the entire building system with Lego, I was like, oh my god, I can actually do more.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so my guys, my squad, they were slowly drifting away from playing from playing Lego because they saw, they were there for the thrills and adventure, and there was not really much more content being offered. There's no end game or anything, so it was a slightly different play style than they were used to. So I started building more stuff just for myself in Sandbox, and the first thing I did was try to recreate one of the builds that had been successful over in Roblox, which was the Starship Enterprise.
Oh
And
nice.
yeah, that was a challenge, and that was a big training ground for me. That was, of course, the first place that I met my old friend Complexity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hit Complexity really hard. I was trying to do like a skill model of the Enterprise. It was really just like pushing the limits of the game.
Yeah.
Because in Roblox, it allows you to get pretty big, but it just gives you a certain amount of memory to work through. So in Roblox, I was actually able to finish the Enterprise. It's just that it doesn't let you build over a certain height and stuff. Um, so I thought, hey, okay, this is Lego. It's gonna offer me a lot more flexibility than Roblox. For God's sakes. Boy,
Yeah.
was I surprised.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
so what kept you going in Lego? What instead of like saying, you know what, this is I just can't do what I'm wanting to do in here. So maybe I try this in Minecraft.
I was
Um
having fun. This
okay.
was this is one of the things that that game like Minecraft. I'm sorry, guys. Minecraft can offer. The world is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. You have so much going on. I am frozen.
Uh-oh.
Are you frozen?
Uh-uh.
Or is it just me?
Might be you. Let me jump down here. Huh. I wonder if it's a connection thing. Okay. Hey guys, how's the stream going? Can you hear me okay? Matt Buck, are you there? Hello? Can you guys hear me okay? The stream is saying that there's an issue now. Did I lose Matt Buck? Okay. He's still in the voice chat. Okay. Um, well, hopefully Matt Puck will be able to jump back in. Um, Let me. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I've lost Madpuck too. Oh no, internet went out. Okay, okay. All right. Well, oh, okay, good. He's gone. All right. Well, hopefully, we can get him back in. So while we're doing that, I'll share a little bit about some of the stuff. So he was talking about the Enterprise and a lot of these builds, and I was just so impressed with a lot of the builds that he was putting out. Madpuck was putting out, and as I was getting to meet and
Oh,
oh, go
boom.
ahead. Oh, you're back! Yay!
So we know I'm not back yet. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. I think you're feeding back through. Do you have the stream pulled up?
Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Okay, you can hear me again.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, that was fun.
So, chat, let me know if you guys can hear Madpuck through his phone. Let me check. Are you in the same? Yeah, you are. Okay, let me. Okay, great. I got you turned up.
There's a storm. There's a storm here, and it just pulled down the internet. So that was.
Oh
nice.
no. Okay, well we can continue and chatting if you're all right with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Awesome. So, yeah, so you were talking about the Enterprise. You love the graphics of the game, the Lego game, which I mean that's what really got me the first time I logged in was the graphics were just as outstanding, and you were building the Enterprise. How far along did you get on the Enterprise?
I got the nacelles down. I got the shuttle bay. I got part of the saucer, and then it was like, nope, sorry, not happening. You have to stop here. But I did get the shuttle bay done, so I was able to build a little shuttle and just like propel it out. But this is before we even had mechanical mayhem, so steering was an issue.
Oh yeah. I remember those early days.
My biggest dream from that was that I really wanted to be able to land a shuttle into that launch bay, so I may go back and just build the launch bay. Now we have mechanical mayhem, just so that I can land the shuttle in the shuttle bay.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I oh, okay.
I'm back in lobby.
Okay.
Oh, I built the Enterprise A.
Oh, nice. Okay, the original one.
Yes.
Yeah. If people don't know that, the
no, that's the second one actually. The A was the refit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was it the Enterprise E that Picard flew?
No, that was the D.
D, okay.
The E was put up for the movie.
Gotcha. Wow.
Testing my knowledge, are we? Okay. Oh, ready up. There we go. What can I ready up? It says party leader must select. You're ready. Oh, you haven't chosen the world yet.
Oh, I think that glitchy thing is happening. Let me bring us back in here. Okay. Oh shucks. Which one do I want? 6. 7's the later one. All right.
There we go.
All right. Okay. So
testing my sci-fi knowledge. You were.
I grew up watching all the Star Treks, the original ones, the Picard, Voyager, Deep Space Nine. Out of all those, do you have a favorite? And is there something you would love to build one day in the game?
I would actually love to build all the ships, but once we got shut down from finishing the Enterprise, I was like, great. I really don't know if I can continue because they're so big. The second ship that I tried to build after the Enterprise was the Bird of Prey, and I've been in, and I was building the model from the Star Trek Ford Voyage Home, but I went in and I built it too big, and I had to go scale it down. So I blew that up, and then the next one hit complexity. So I blew that up. We went and got a model and really looked at it. Found a nice 3D model, and it's like, oh, the kit is perfect. I can scale this down properly. So I started to build to scale from that moment, and I didn't blow that one up, but I did hit complexity again. So I was there trying to find the right balance so that I could actually get the ship done, because it's a beautiful ship. It is like the single most beautiful ship in Star Trek. I don't care what anybody else says.
Okay. The bird of prey.
Yes, the bird of prey.
Oh yeah, those were always so cool. And it's like,
But it was the one from the um from Voyage Home that was the big thing, because that ended up being the main ship
yeah,
in the entire movie.
the one they brought the wells back on.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the one.
yeah, that's pretty aw-. Okay, so you're up there. I think I got all the amber off this mountain.
Oh, okay. I was there trying to find some more.
Yeah.
I should have known you were getting all.
Yeah, I was working on that while you were. So
I see some more over here, so I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have glider.
yeah, don't jump off.
I use the I use the
Oh,
old
there you go.
method.
Nice. So is Star Trek your favorite sci-fi? So are you like, do you have a favorite sci-fi? Is there one, if you were going to go to an island and they were going to say you can take one series with you?
It would have to be Star Trek. Star Trek has like a lot more lore and depth to it that Star Wars was never able to really attain. There's something that they started to do some of the episodes, but they've kind of biffed some of that. Like with the Andor series, I really love to see the world of Star Wars, and that's something that people really haven't, or rather, some of the people in charge of making it haven't embraced the fact that we want to see the world, and it's not about the Jedi, not about the Sith. It's about, oh, I'm about to die oh, I was about to die from hunger.
Oh
I'm
no!
not accustomed to eating. What is this eating thing?
Welcome to survival.
Dang. Okay. All right. So yeah. Anyway, I was saying the big attraction is not about the Jedi and the Sith. It was about just existing in that world. And Andor did that beautifully. It was a very understated series. I loved what they did in Rogue One, where they showed more about. It was more of a war movie set in Star Wars, and that was perfect. It's what we wanted to see, because you have a series called Star Wars, and we're just seeing this battle between the Jedi and the Sith and the Dark Forces. But
Yeah.
there's so much more going on. You got literal space Nazis inhabiting this world, enslaving people, and just doing some nefarious stuff. And
Yeah.
why? Andor really explores the banality of evil, how bureaucratic it could be.
Okay. I think we need to. I'm gonna just take this wood with us.
Yep.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Rogue One, and I think that you know, the world building is something that I definitely think Star Trek did a better job, because you had these different main planets and they all had different customs and they had different philosophies of life, and they kind of all came together, and then you saw them, you know, working in this realm to get. Uh-oh, blaster. Run away, run away.
Well, they're super fast, aren't they?
I'm sorry, hold on one second.
They're pretty fast over here, aren't they?
Yeah. No, no, no. Oh my gosh.
He went boom.
Okay. I should have. I gotta learn how to work those guys better into things because it. I need to get. I should have got some flex rod with that. But yeah. So so it would be Star Trek. Is that your favorite? What is like if you were to rank sci-fi's from your favorite to your least favorite, or how about favorite to I like these? So I don't want to say because I don't know if there's anything that you don't like. You seem like you're pretty involved. You have a very wide breadth of knowledge in sci-fi.
I like my sci-fi, and I if it entertains me, tells a really good story, and that's the first thing. Tells a good story that I can get behind. Then I'm in. Like Doctor Who used to be my favorite growing up, but then I lost interest, and because once they changed doctors from Tom Baker was my doctor,
Yeah,
and once they changed doctors and they brought in some of the others, it was just like I'm not really feeling this guy, but but I saw Matt Smith's doctor doing this really ridiculous, bombastic speech
yeah,
during a sci-fi marathon one evening. I was taking care of my daughter. She was up late and stuff, and we were just sitting down watching, and I was like, "What is this? Oh my God, it's Doctor Who. That's the Doctor." Sorry, he was going through this big speech in front of all these aliens with their weapons aimed at him, and he's just going through. Well, you can't come. I can't remember the whole speech, but he was just being being overly bombastic about it. Like
yeah,
I am the Doctor, and
yeah.
he just standing down these aliens, and it's like yes,
The
I'm
Daleks.
invested. Yeah, so I had to go back. It was not even dogs. It was all these other aliens that he was that came after him,
Okay.
and he was just he was perfect. So got back into Doctor Who at that point. But for other sci-fi, I would say the Expanse. Where are you? Are you down?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing some wood.
I'm grabbing this with back.
Awesome.
The Expanse was brilliant. I wish it hadn't gotten short shrift that it did. But that was like the best modern sci-fi that I've seen in a very long time. Battlestar Galactica, the new version.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, the old version, I liked it as a kid. You watch it as an adult, you go, "Oh, good God, it's terrible."
Yeah.
But they were just riding off the wave of Star Wars at the
Star
time.
Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole Egyptian thing and everything. They kind of went a little overboard and really ham and cheesy with it. So the the re, the revival of it was absolutely perfect. The thing that always got me was like, why are machines driving machines? Why are there
Yeah.
that one always just rubbed me a little wrong.
Okay.
So now that was one series that I would love to build, and I am currently in thinking about doing a whole series on Battlestar. Oh, he's this is Storm guy. He's ready. You gotta hit him with these ones. You know that.
Good
There you go.
job.
Right. Anyway, so I'm thinking about just doing a whole series on some of the smaller ships for Battlestar. I would love to do the Galactica, a scaled down version, and just have it hanging in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Um, but uh, because doing something like that with the Battlestar, the Galactica, even the Pegasus, um, a much scaled down version, and having it at a distance works better than doing something like Death Star, because you look up and you see this big ball in the sky.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with a Galactica, you can at least get it at render distance, figure out where your distance is, because render distance in this game is terrible, and it's one of the things that stopped me from doing my build of the I was doing a tower of Isengard, and I was like, hey, I should do this the tallest that I can. I'm going to do it from sky limit.
Yeah.
So I did that and started to build down, but once I reached about halfway, I went about 300 meters away, and the thing vanished.
Yeah.
It's the tallest thing around you, and you can't see it for more than 300 meters away. So that was like one of the big downers about playing Lego.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah. That
limitation.
that is one of the things that I've also noticed is like the lights in the lighthouse and
Yeah,
things like that. You just can't see them. They go away at a certain distance.
and it's ridiculous. We should be able to see the light from the lighthouse like at least 500 meters away. I want to
Yeah.
see that thing across the map. Uh-oh,
Oh, you
I
all
missed
right?
my jump. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just missed my jump.
Um. Yeah. That and it makes it really hard when you build stuff because now you're having a issue. Oh, I'm being told to eat. Thank you, Wrath of Death. I appreciate that. Um. And Haskins, welcome. Trillion.
Hey, it's Haskins!
Hey, did
What's
Trillion?
going on?
I think Trillion may have changed his picture. Took me a second to recognize that. Tina, welcome, Tina.
There's Wrath. Hey, Rascal. Hey, Wrath, what's happening? We were talking earlier.
And sorry. Okay, so eat. So yeah, so it makes it difficult with the rendering because you're not able to build something to the detail that I think you would love to build it, and then even if you did, you can't really get far enough out to get it all into the shot.
Well, here's the thing. When I was building in Roblox, that was one of the things that I really enjoyed, because you can see all the other responses from the other players on that particular map. It was I think it was what was the game called? Theme Park Tycoon, and that actually gave a lot of building possibilities. You could build in your theme parks and everything, but you could see all of the different players, and there was like 5 different parks on the same server as you.
Oh
So
wow.
one of the things that I kind of got hooked on, and I'll be honest about this, was that that I enjoyed people coming into the world and they going down this road towards their park or to see other people's parks, and they see mine and they go, "What the hell is that?" It's the biggest thing on the entire map, and they
Yeah.
can see it from the time they enter.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I got accused of using cheats so many times just from that.
Oh my
It was,
gosh.
yeah, like
Uh,
who cheat on Roblox? But yeah,
well, yeah, yeah. Well, that's. Oh wait. Ooh, maybe some plug. There's a bomber down here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can lead. Oh, there's a brute too. Man.
yes, there is.
Okay, let's just not engage.
Thank you. I would like to not die today.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Watch that
Okay, so
last
I
step.
should
It's a doozy.
oh boy. Okay, can I hug the wall? Can I hug the wall? Nope, I can't hug the wall. That wall was not where I wanted it to be.
So,
Oh.
one of the. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I mean that was one of the things about this game, and just even with your YouTube channel and your Twitch channel, is being able to go on there and like showcase your work and stuff like that. And if anyone's interested, you stream every morning from 8:30 to
Yeah, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. on Twitch.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if anybody wants to check out the Mad Puck, and one of the cool things is that you can watching him build really will help you learn how to build. I didn't make it. Dang it.
Okay. Well, I actually learned that myself from watching Ginger J 91.
Oh yeah.
He is an excellent builder, and he's like one of the first people I actually started to watch on Twitch. I forget how I found out about him. I think one of my bunkles. She's one of my very first viewer. She's when she first came on, I thought she was a bot, but then she came back. It's like, wait a minute, this is a real person.
There's
So
yeah.
yeah, so that was very exhilarating. But she came back and she watched me build every single brick, every single boring brick of the Star Destroyer. but she saw what I was doing and actually appreciated it for the detail that was put into it. We thought, and she actually is the one who recommended Ginger J to me, and I went over and watched this dude, and dude, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely cool just to watch the thought process behind putting pieces together and the planning. So
Yeah.
if you have a chance to watch someone build, please definitely do it. It could be me. I would appreciate it if you did. You know, the MadPuck66 at Twitch.tv or any other builder. You will see different mindsets and methodologies in every single one. There's so much to really appreciate from how people build and how they think.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
I
want to
think
know how somebody thinks? Look at their builds.
yeah, and I was gonna say there's you were actually talking about some like programs. You get into like 3D designs for your builds.
Yeah,
Uh
there's I actually use Sketchfab. It's this great
oh,
oh boy.
oops.
I'm on that ladder. That was a good
Sorry.
ride though. That was
I
a
thought
great
you were
ride.
down. I just
It's actually probably a good way to get down safely without a parachute.
oh, that's true. I think we could do a the one of the geyser thing. Is that the trick you used earlier?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. How much ruby do you have?
Ruby.
I'm sorry, ruby.
We're not here for Ruby.
I'm sorry, amber. How much amber do you have?
I got 30.
All right, let's head back to the base and see what we can do with that.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
we got one of these
Scorpion.
guys. We
Oh
need
no.
his shell if possible.
Okay. All right, so I have to damage him. So turn to me. Turn. All right.
Oh, I
Dodge.
just got hit by a scorpion. Okay, watch yourself.
Yep, watch him.
Okay. Oh, and
Got a
I'm about
couple
to
hits in.
die.
He's rolling up.
I died.
Oh no. Okay, got him. He's dead.
Okay,
The shell.
so
You're not supposed to die. Get back here.
I know.
I
That's
don't even know where the base is.
the scorpion. Oh my gosh, that thing was. Here, let me get you back.
Okay. Cow is excited. Where's the Star Wars base? Over there.
Let me. I'll run
Okay.
through and ping for you. Oh my gosh, I need to get my health up. That scorpion took over half my health away. That was crazy.
Yeah, he was a fighter. Oh boy, I got a wolf.
Just get to
You
the
know,
Greenlands if you
I
can.
could come and back the fast way.
The fast way.
Just
Queen North.
saying.
Queen North said I needed to get a. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Do you want me that counter or death counter? Because I think that's two for me. That's 2 deaths so far.
I'm about to die.
Uh-oh.
No. I mean, you need to get the about to die one.
Oh yeah. I'm about to die. Yeah. Oh man. So oh gosh, what were we talking about? That totally took my brain off the track we were on.
You were not dying. I
3D. So yeah. So Ginger J almost became a Craftopian back at the very beginning,
oh
and he was too busy. So
yeah, got a lot going on.
yeah. So unfortunately, but I saw his Titanic build,
I
which
was there for that. That was brilliant.
okay, you were. That's awesome. Okay, got a
I
wolf.
think that one build is where I learned so much because he was meticulous and detailed, and even when it sank the first time, he was just like, okay, I'm gonna take a couple days off and I'm gonna
It
come back.
sank.
Yes, it literally sank. He didn't sink it on purpose. He hit the wrong piece.
Did it?
And
Was
the
there
whole
an iceberg involved or no?
Oh no, not yet. Not at that point. So
Okay.
we got to watch the ship sink, but it actually gave him the content that he needed later for the video. So it was kind of a good thing.
Oh, that's
because
cool.
he got to keep the rail ship, but
Oh.
right, but the old ship that sank, and he managed to get that shot.
Yeah, that ship was impressive. Like that was the biggest build I'd ever seen in Lego Fortnite. I was like, how did he do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say the Enterprise is bigger.
What? Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, mainly because of the size of it. But with the thing is with the Titanic, that was scaled down. It
Okay.
was like I think probably 1/3 of the scale. Because
Yeah.
if he tried to build the whole thing to scale, it would have been absolutely ridiculous. He would never have finished it.
Are you headed
So,
my way? I don't want to go in there. I'm a
oh,
little nervous.
I see you. I will
Okay.
head your way past these wolves and skeletons. Oh, where all these skeletons come from? Oh boy, another wolf.
So, after the Enterprise, what you said you then went on to try to build the Death Star?
Oh hell no! I never tried to build Death Star. I destroyed a Death Star that a friend built. Rod Stark and Ann Kitty they offered up their Death Star, and we blew that up a couple of weeks ago, or just last week.
Oh, okay.
We blew it up.
So
So that,
an
that was fun.
Imperial. What was the next thing you attempted to build after that?
Big. Oh crap! I have wolves. I am gonna die. I am gonna die. I'm gonna die.
It's all right.
Oh, and I'm cold.
Oh no.
Yeah! No!
We're just.
Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
Oh,
Stay away!
16. 16 guys,
No!
but will Mad Puck make it out?
The cold may get to me first.
Oh no. Do you have a torch? I probably
No,
forgot to
yeah,
give you a torch.
I can build a campfire if you can get up here. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go up high, away from these stupid wolves, build myself a campfire.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and start farming some storm core and work on getting a couple charms, maybe 2 of them,
Okay.
in case you die too.
I'm back here playing it safe.
Okay, sounds good.
I should be streaming my side of this. Is where
You can if you want to.
a little late for that. I don't have my thing set up.
Set up, yeah.
Right. But okay. What's the question? What I built after?
Yeah, what did you work on after the Enterprise? After that hit complexity.
Um, I was just fooling around with some castles, building here and there. Hadn't started the Helm's Deep yet. What?
Okay.
Oh, I was trying to build the Hindenburg. Oh, actually, I remember now. I built the Parthenon. And this I had originally started building the Parthenon in survival. It's like I have to build something that I can complete because I would love to show off something, but this is too big. Let me just scale back a little bit. But then I built the Parthenon. And guess what happened?
Did it
I hate
glitch?
complexity. I hate complexity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my god, I'm hitting complexity wherever I go.
Yeah.
But at the same time that I was finishing it, they actually had a release, and complexity went up. It was never announced. It was just up one day, so I was able to add on more to it.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
I always thought if I could have advised you when you were setting up your account to name have your name have something to do with complexity. The mad
I wish I had done
complexity
that.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
that would have been brilliant. Let me see how many times I can hit complexity in this build.
Yeah. Um so when did you build okay, so one of my favorite series is the Serenity Firefly series. And I knew when I saw that, I was like, okay, I've got to watch this. I got to go check your channel out. Because I think that was one of the first videos you sent to me. Like, and it
Yes.
wasn't even about that. It was like part of your outro in the video was a picture of Serenity.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, that was a series that ended way too early for my like I was so like some of these series I see that have like 4 seasons and I'm like, really, like this deserved to have 12 seasons. Like that's how much I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
It
Um,
was just at the wrong studio, so.
yeah, and they released it really weird. Like they released it on the third episode, the train job, uh, instead of the first episode, and then the very first episode they did had oh, I gotta, oh,
It did
interesting.
everything to kill that series.
Yeah, yeah, it was so disappointing. Or it was so, yeah, it was disappointing to see what happened to that. But
Well,
uh
I actually built Serenity after I built the. I was in the middle of building the Klingon Bird of Prey, so I was working on like two different projects at the same time.
oh wow.
Um, oh, hello, camp. Right. So the Serenity was kind of where's my ping? Oh, where are you? Are you back on the?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I'll make my way over there.
Yeah.
Um, right. So I built that, and I built it too big. It's one of the things that you have to be really careful about. I didn't have a proper 3D model. It was like pictures from this site called Gambody. I actually ordered this model and it's still being printed because it has a lot of parts. But I was looking at the pictures and going from that, trying to build it up properly. But while there's a lot of pictures of Serenity on the internet, there was not a lot of shots of specific things you want to see, like how do the internals work. So my first build, even though it was too big, it gave me a chance to really explore the interior structure, how things work and fit together, the spaces for engine compartments and everything. So because it was too big, I blew it up and built another one. Um, and I don't remember the reason why, but I also had to destroy that one. Um, and then anyway, I ended up with a third one. Oh, because I had built it too close the to the destroyed. Um, I had done this saucer section for uh, one of the Star Trek ships, and I had built it way too close to that, so it was glitching.
Oh, you're doing all this in the same world?
Yep, all in the same world.
Oh wow.
There's a lot in that one world that I wish that I had just put in different worlds, but
Yeah.
that's okay. It's cool. It's not a big deal. I lost. I can't. I can only intermittently get back into that world now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the first Enterprise, I knocked it off and it fell down. It fell off support beam and it fell down, and then the glitch occurred and it was in a million pieces. It's one of the pictures that I like to show off every now and then, um, with the to show what complexity can do. It
Oh
will
yeah.
it
I
will
I
turn it into a million pieces.
I saw the I think the X-wing. I think the X-wing picture of when that all glitched happened was probably the one that sticks in my memory the most
Oh yes.
because it's just like all the pieces kind of spread out. It was little, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's worse.
yeah,
Because you can the thing is, people say, "Oh, it's the visual glitch. Just log out and log back in." No, when that happens, and you can go and jump from one piece to the next piece
yeah.
and actually interact with it, it is broken. The ship is not going to come back, no matter how many times you log out and log back in.
Mm,
So ignore that advice. It is gone. I actually had my I built a brand new it's called Razor Crest. I was building for tutorial, so I decided okay. I'm going to build two. One I build ahead, and the next one I build for the tutorial, and just go through slowly. The one that I had completed, I went back in one day, and it was gone, completely vanished. I thought I had parked it somewhere else. It was under the ground. Every time I would try to fly past the area, it would just glitch out completely. It was terrible. I logged in 2 nights ago, and it just floated down from the sky. Because they have these patches, and every now and then it resets the physics. So it
yeah.
finally reset the physics so that it could push it up into the air. But when I went to look at it, it was corrupted. You could see all the bricks coming apart. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna log out, log back in, came back, and everything was in exactly the same place. So I knew it was corrupted and that it would start corrupting the area around it. So I had to go and fly it off somewhere else, far from the rest of my builds.
Oh,
And yeah, then I blew it up on stream the next day.
yeah. I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so with those pieces that do get lost or get pulled underground, I think you guys have to give up on those because when it comes back, it will be corrupted, and it's best if you just destroy it. I can tell you that right now.
So what it like? That sounds like a very frustrating thing, and I think a lot of people wouldn't be able to work through it. Like, how do you deal with those kind of things?
Well, like Long Tom Long says, just keep building.
Just keep building. Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually when we lost our original Star Wars world, he was actually surprised that I was up the next morning streaming, building a brand new world.
Mm-hmm.
I'd already gone through built out like 6 different X-wings by the time he was up and around.
Oh wow. Here's a new shield and a new sword for you, sir.
Ah,
We're gonna go farm some skelly boys here.
incredible ass.
Yeah.
Incredible ass.
For the storm core.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So like yeah, a lot of people would just be like, no, I'm done. This was fun.
I had a stream. I stream every morning. Like I'm not addicted to it, but we had a whole thing going. I actually had I think 30 viewers at the time. It was nice actually having people follow me. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep on going. Like, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I
That's
could sit
awesome.
and cry about it, or I could get the fleet back up because this was before the May event was coming, and I knew. I mean, like, you can look at all of the entire history of Fortnite's deals and everything. This had been in planning for a long time. They
Yeah.
announced it back in October, but even before then, um, they were still making plans and getting everything set up. So this was, you can, if you look at the whole timeline, that Fortnite always does something for May the 4th. It was obvious that for Fortnite Lego, the properties intersect so much, they had to do something, and it was going to be big. And I kept telling people, and I was there preparing for it, building all these ships and everything, and no one would really take me on because seriously, like, why would it even happen? But I was proven right,
Yeah.
and I was ready. I was determined that whether they gave us TIE fighters or X-wings or whatever, we were going to have our own regardless. So
Yes.
I'd actually planned an episode where I could compare the um, the TIE fighters and the X-wings, theirs versus mine, but that never happened. So
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna ask you about that. That was something that I think we had had some conversations about, and from the video, I really thought that they were looking at these prints, and it was a print of the Imperial shuttle,
yep.
and it was just so it was set up like you had this little Easter egg. Excuse me, everybody. I need a.
Yeah, you had the plans for it and everything. Is there in the booklet saying, okay, you're going to get some flying vehicles?
Yeah, and I
I
thought
think, yeah,
and
I
I
think the
thought,
biggest problem there was that they needed to put in a new flight system, and we never got that flight system.
do you think
It's
that'll?
whatever they implement has to work with what they have currently working, and it can't break it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you about that actually too. How they rolled this out and pushed everyone into a new world. Do you still think that that might be something that they would do in the future? If they made a huge change, make everyone's world customized, and then you would basically have to start a new world for these new features, kind of like what they've done with Expert. Because
Well,
Queen North
yes.
makes a really good point about. She says, "I have a feeling Epic thought kids would be playing Lego and making prefabs and small stuff, not having adults playing and making all this complex stuff." And I
Yeah,
think,
they were not ready for us.
yeah, I know. I know. I don't think they were. I really thought they would put these pre-builds in, and then people would build those and use those and make nice little. But even with that, I tried to build with the Lions Night set, and I started having. That was the first time that I ever had any kind of complexity issues. And all I was
Really?
trying to do was use the pre-builds to build a like city, a little night city for a shot in one of my videos for
Yep.
the portcullis. I'm saying that wrong. The thing that rises in front of a
Portcullis.
yes, thank you. And I had this big plan to build this huge city out of pre-builts, and then that came quickly to an end because the game was like the gate started messing up because it was like
Yep.
trying to render in the toys and the buildings. And I think in the
Yeah.
video, go ahead. Sorry.
I know. I have the same issue. I have a prefab world. This is my Beachy Boulevard world, and I have a tourist attraction up on the hill. Oh good God! I just got hit by a roller, and my health is low. Um, yeah. There's a okay. So I have a prefab world in my oh yeah, okay, Beachy Boulevard. There's a whole I use all prefabs up on the hill to make the towers, and then I went back in and just edited a few things to make it custom because I didn't like how certain things fit together. But I hit complexity with that as well as soon as I added the Lions Night kit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is a bummer that you have to make those decisions. Like, what am I gonna put in this world? What's not good? Like, I can't wait for that day when we're like, I can just build to my heart's content.
I don't think we're ever going to get to that. There is still a lot of really cutesy stuff that they've put in that I think is really affecting a lot of the memory. Like, stuff
This,
like this, for instance, um, the pre-built stuff that's pre-damaged. If you've ever like flown in over a world as you're coming in, you're loading in, you can actually see this stuff load in, and it's like the first thing that is loaded in, whether it's been destroyed or not.
mm,
So it is always loading the very first instance of the game that ever existed. I don't know why they do it, but
yeah,
they aren't using the world as it exists, the current state, and then they're loading everything onto that. So they're taking away all trees and everything else, and it's kind of perplexing because from a development standpoint, that's going to take more memory. Everything that they do put the load on the server, especially the render engine. It creates problems. So even as you get closer to a build, seeing all those bricks fall into place, that's putting a huge load, and it may be causing a lot of the things to break because it's not seeing it as one piece anymore. It's seeing it as all these little pieces that it has to put back together. And
yeah,
if one person is in one position, actually say on a ship, and another person is loading in, they're now seeing a different instance than what is actually existing. So it's not taking the instance of the person on the ship and saying, this is what is here, let's use that. It's saying, okay, we're gonna rebuild it from this other thing. So
mm,
what I see on screen is different than what you are going to see.
yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
We're hunting the purple people, by the way, the purple skellies, the storm sick.
Yep.
Just so we can try to get some charms.
It's trying to kill a couple of them. All right. How many do we need?
We need 50 for me to get a charm. And
Okay, so let's kill
then
them all.
what's that?
Let's kill them all.
Yeah. We probably should get a couple extra backup ones.
Ooh, die.
So I've got
Yes, I do have a programming background.
Oh, did somebody ask that? Let me see.
Oh no, I was it was just like kind of relevant because I was talking about programming.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, well, that's the thing. I think we talked about that before about that loading in scene, and I tried to. The first time I noticed that was when I was doing my track system with the tire on the bottom,
Yep.
and I was going so fast that I was getting ahead of the world loading in,
Yes.
and I was like, why is that happening? Like, is this what's causing my ships to glitch out?
Oh, it very much is.
Is
It's seeing the wrong thing.
okay. So when you come in and your ship's in like 12,000 pieces, it just it didn't go through that sequence correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was just broken.
Yeah.
I think it's the more people you add to your server. So you have 8 people. They're seeing a different instance every time.
Oh wow. Okay. 4 more and we're at 50.
Sweet.
And I think it's about to become daytime.
I see purple over here.
So okay, so from my perspective, I see these builds. I'm just flabbergasted, amazed. I'm like, oh my gosh. So tell me a little bit about your experience finding Craftopia. What was the first, who was the first key holder you came across? How did you find the Discord? I'd love to hear that story because, you came on a little bit later on and you were a mod. And then I was just really impressed with how you were handling some of the stuff. Oh, let's not go over there. Those guys are deadly. And yeah, and then eventually you became a key holder. So who was the first Craftopian you came across? What's your story? What's your side of our version of that story?
I don't remember. It's either you or Haskins.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys were, yeah, you guys. I think I discovered both of you around the same time because I was looking for more Lego Fortnite content.
Okay.
So I was trying. I was largely to see who's coming out with all these different toys and methods, and also is anyone building a ship that I'm building? Should I even bother?
Yeah.
So and I think I came across you because you were doing all the toys
Yeah.
and different methods. So it was good to see that. It was really interesting to see that as soon as I came up with something, it's like you had thought of it 2 days ago. And it's like it just came out.
Yeah, that's kind of a joke between us. Get out of my head.
Yeah. So I think Haskins had put something on one of his videos about, and the skeletons are gone, about coming over to the server. We were doing a giveaway or something. And it's like, okay, let me go check it out. Because I hadn't really engaged with the Fortnite community beyond Reddit. So I thought it was like a good opportunity to come and check out what you guys are on, because you guys were like banded together and there's a whole Craftopia thing. I was a little skeptical about it at first because it may have looked like a bit of a YouTube. Not, what's the word I'm looking for here? I can't say circle jerk. Oh, I just did. Sorry. And, but
Ooh.
yeah, so sometimes you can get some of these communities where it's not really a community and people are just there
Oh,
to
bear.
um, to have all these different people try to push them up. And
Mm-hmm.
I was a little skeptical it was something like that. But you guys were actually forming a community,
Mm-hmm.
and you were helping each other, and not just helping each other, but other people in the community, and that was remarkable. So I saw you guys were the real deal.
Yeah.
So that's what really got me
Oh, that's awesome.
interested in Craftopia and in sticking around.
Yeah.
Plus, I was meeting some really cool people.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of really neat people on the server.
That's for
Oh,
sure.
one second. I need to cough. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh man, all right. Sorry, everybody. Oh,
Coffee fit is over.
Haskins is telling me to eat my meat. Every heart counts. You are correct, sir. Well, I'm really
Oh,
glad that came across that way because when it got started, it was. I'm glad we're able to do that. I'm glad people can show up and see stuff, and I'm always just. I'm just impressed by everybody there and the builder. So
no,
that's
well, you guys are leading by example. I mean, like once you see the actual community come together, and it's not just like, hey, come and watch my video. I mean, like you have your channel for videos now, but you're not pushing it into anybody's face or anything and saying, hey, I need like 50 more subs, and it's just about getting views just for yourself.
yeah.
Um, and it's just about talking and sharing notes and just trying to help people enjoy the game better, enjoy the game differently, play it differently, the way it's actually meant to be played. Then that's super important.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. And that's one of the things I always try to, try to have a servant type attitude on things and see how I can serve others, and I feel like even in the end of the day you're it just makes it better for everyone involved personally.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing what you guys are doing and seeing how I can participate. So it's great that we have that kind of mindset.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to need to get the next level of return charm. We need to go pet some sheep, I think, maybe. Um, Kill some sand shells and get some wool sand claws.
More sand shells. All right.
Yeah. I think you need 3 of those for that next one. And then we need to get some purple stuff.
All
So let
right.
me craft this real quick so I'm no longer almost dead.
Let me get
Yay!
let me get some vines. Go feed these sheep. We got some sheep over here.
Oh, good. We need the sheep, and then
A mob over here too.
oh, you know what, dude? I do
How
those
many vines do
spicy
you have?
peppers. I am a little shocked at the nerf they did to the food. It went from being like this huge buff to being like 4. Like it was kind of crazy to me. Excuse me.
That sheep did not give me wool. I just fed him like 19. Oh, I think I fed him too little. I gave him 19, not 20. Little jerk.
Oh my. Okay. So I think I may have cleaned out all the copper from the Star Wars cave. I need to go look at that. I just bit my tongue. Ouch.
I saw a barrel around here.
Okay.
So if you want copper, I think there's one over here.
Yeah, we could grab that. Let me. Excuse me.
There's no excuse for you, sir.
uh. Um. So, yeah. So you came on. Um. Yeah. Had a great. A lot of really cool people, and then you came on as a key holder. Eventually, what was that like switching from the sandbox to survival?
Um, Frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'll be honest, it was frustrating because you have to go and farm for everything, and I just want to jump in. I want to start building.
Yeah.
So, having to start brand new into a new world. I mean, even with things provided and being leveled up and everything, I still have to go and grind for like a lot of materials.
Yeah.
So it was it was it was frustrating just because of that one aspect. It was great to be able to see all of your other worlds and everything, but I'm still building my base, and I'm there thinking, okay, how am I going to maximize this better? I have to try to sort my time out so that I can be on
Mm,
Craftopia World, but because you guys don't put a need to be on the Craftopia server, it actually makes it a little bit easier because I was able to kind of pivot from trying to go and build a full base on the server, to like just help out where I can, um, build a little smaller, but also think more about what we can do for the community. So
Mm-hmm.
community wide, this is one of the reasons why, um, when we had the opportunity a couple of days ago, no, it's a couple of days ago. I think it's actually more than a week now. But the idea had been floated before, a couple of months ago, by I think Wrath of Death in one of the chats, about doing a um, Dungeons and Dragons world, and
Yes.
that came up again, and it was just like the right timing for it, because I had created my Helm's Deep world, um, like a long time ago. It was just before the Star Wars update. I was working on Helm's Deep, trying to get that finished, and I'd been saying, okay, this is going to be my Star Wars world. Bunkles, my first viewer, she was the one who actually said, "Hey, you should build this in um, as a PvP server, and turn on the enemies." And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the challenge. So now, when I was building, I was being attacked by all these different animals, and the skeletons would come out, and it'd be a constant fight. So it made the build a little bit challenging, but
Oh
it was
yeah.
fun at the same time. So it was like playing. It was like building in survival, just having the materials available. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Um, so I already had that server already built up. So when the idea came back up, and I was like, you know what, I would love to do a tour of Helm's Deep. But then I went in, and I realized that the spawn location was more than 10,000 meters away from
Oh my
the
gosh.
yeah, when P Crispy came to watch to do a tour of the world, he had to travel across this entire distance. I couldn't even see him on the map anywhere.
Oh my
And
god.
then Long Tom came for a visit, and he also had to do this long journey. So I realized that, wait a minute, this is actually a destination. If we could go to the spawn location, we could set up a village, and then set up a whole series of encounters across between Helm's Deep and the spawn location, and actually have a game running where the ultimate journey is Helm's Deep. But we're now going to set up this build the world out a little bit more, with 10 villages in between, and do the random encounters, but also plan some encounters, so that we can have areas to level up and everything. And each town can be like a save location. They go to the inn and get a new bed, so that if they die, and hopefully they won't, but if they die in a fight, they can always come back to the last inn and try to make their way back to the party.
Okay, so is
So
this the Middle Earth project you're working on
yeah,
right now?
yes, that's the Middle Earth project.
Okay, so if anyone's interested in that, where can they find that information out? So
That's on the Discord.
on the
It's
Discord.
Yes, you have to be a member of Discord. I'm sorry, but we got to keep things interesting, and keep things in with people that we can trust. We've built a relationship with.
Yeah.
So um, as much as I would love to say, anybody come in, if I don't know you, I don't have much incentive to to let you in my world where you can break stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's always the thing. It's like you've got it's such a balancing act with because they don't really give you the option to have like I'm gonna have the sandbox controls and everyone in the world is gonna be in normal mode.
I would love that. That would be brilliant.
Yeah. I think is that creative and I think in Minecraft or something.
I know, but and that would be perfect for actually setting up a game, and being able to just I would love to be invisible, so they don't see me at all, and just throw down enemies and stuff, and set up
Oh yeah.
a whole system of them, so that they can be a little bit more immersed.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like yeah, and so when this is done, can you share with us a little bit about what that's going to look like when it's done?
Absolutely. I mean, like, I would really love to. We are still in the early stages. We've set up two villages right now, and we've got Shadensfell. He's building the Elven village, which is the third town. Um, Fearless Fire came on today. He's working on a seaside town, which is a location between between Neva's really cute little village. I love what he's done with it, um, and the Elven village, and it's really starting to come together. But now we actually have to do a play test to see how this will perform, um, as under story and under player interaction. So I think we're going to try to do something before July, so we could do like a July launch. But it should just be this great epic adventure um, in Lego Fortnite.
Can I get your
Uh,
amber, your rough amber?
oh, didn't I've already put in the box.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Which
boy,
one?
I don't remember.
That's fine.
Let's look through them all.
Looking through the box. Oh, I found it. I found it. Oh,
Oh,
and you got some
okay.
shells here too. Great.
Yeah, I just grabbed it. I just put in everything that I had.
So, so this is like a D&D world. I think there's Long Tom's been working on some stuff with like different classes or something.
Yeah, and he's trying to transform the rules of D&D into Lego Fortnite. So like I
Oh,
said,
wow.
it's something that's really only going to stand up to a play test, and we can make our adjustments once we do that. Because there's lot of the rules don't apply, like the character classes. Everything, everybody here is a Lego man. There are no orcs, there are no elves, so we can't see visibly. So okay, someone's a dwarf. Great. What does that look like? Um, it depends so much on the skins that are available.
Mm,
So
mm-hmm.
uh, there's a lot of limitations that are going on
Yeah.
that we have to really take into account. But it's fun building out the world.
Do you think so like you'll so if everyone logged in, let's just
Hold
say
on, I'm gonna companion.
okay, yeah.
If everyone logged in,
Oh, I'll wait till you. Oh, you know what? I need to put these shells away real quick. Yeah. So if everyone logged in, let's just say I logged in for the first time, to go on this journey. Is this like a day journey? Will this thing be, like an hour long? Will you be like the dungeon master, and it starts off with like a quest, save the village from a tribe of goblins or something, and then once you've done that you then progress to the next one, and then you have to actually make decisions that will influence the game, and then will you have like a dice that has to be rolled?
oh,
um
I think for stuff like leveling up, we would. I think there's a dice system involved, and we're using charms to enhance the players' abilities so that they get more hearts, more stamina and other stuff like the wave charm, the wave. What was it called?
Waybreaker.
Yeah, the wave breaker charm. That's like a particular ability that would only be granted to a certain character class.
Oh, okay.
So it's already got little things like that that we can really use.
Yeah.
So that Tom is currently really building out most of that. So um, there's stuff that I can't fully say until we've worked out the full details, but
Yeah.
we're going to be trying to just use a combination of those features to get the best results.
Yeah. Well, that's really
I,
cool.
my main focus right now is all about the builds and building out that world so that it feels real, it feels lived in.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what a lot of the people are working on right now, right? Building up the villages and stuff like that.
Yep, that's why we have Shadowsfell in there, building up the elves, because this whole elves is better than for the elves. I would love to get Jins on board to do the Dwarven City, but he's currently on a sabbatical, so
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, he's had a busy month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So I
no,
I, I
those
will
are.
allow him to have his busy time.
Yeah, yeah, that's. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, sorry, buddy. Um, yeah, those are some really impressive, incredible builders. That, I mean, just getting to see that world is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just going into the spawn village, going to the limited locations we have, it's quite it's cool right now. It's so cool just to see it coming together so quickly.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Are you by any chance? Okay. There's my character. Okay. Good. Um. And are you working on any other projects other than that right now, or is that just your main focus?
Well, right now I'm kind of the Star Wars guy, so I have to continue putting out some more tutorials. People keep wanting to see more Star Wars vehicles, so there's
Mm.
I have to do a tutorial on the LAAT, which is actually going to be a short one compared to the something um, like the Razor Crest. Like
Okay.
the Razor Crest is like a good 4 or 5 hour build. It's big.
Yeah.
The
That.
L the LAAT is slightly smaller gunship, but it is simpler and it flies faster and it's just brilliant. But it's a short build.
Mm.
So I have a couple of those builds going. However, the big one that people have been asking for, even more than the Millennium Falcon, is the AT-AT. And I had this entire video tutorial already planned that I was supposed to now cut into shorter segments, like 30 minutes apiece. We're going to focus on the body, then we're going to focus on the legs, and then the head, and then the inside decoration. We had a major discovery just this past weekend
Mm-hmm.
where I was fooling around with one of the LAATs, and I passed one of the wooden floors through the thread of a balloon, and it turned in the location of the balloon,
Yeah.
and I realized, wait a minute, we could actually use balloons to place um, pieces on an angle. So I was initially working with the machine blocks. So it was easy to snap the balloons onto that. But come here, wolf. It's a sand wolf. So that was the easy thing. But then I was talking to General Ronimus at the same time because he had just done um, um, his YouTube video about his U-wing, and I was like, oh my god, he just did that. I had a U-wing that I had put on hold.
Oh.
So I was messaging him. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna put up my U-wing. I'm gonna wait for a week or two after yours. Take as much of the thing as possible. Because I mean, I have my viewers. He's still building his base and everything. So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want people to like think, oh, well, he's copying Mad Puck or whatever. So,
Well, with those builds, they're so. I mean, you're gonna have some variance and some difference there between those two builds. I mean,
oh, hugely different. His
yeah,
his is more built more for survival. Mine is like down to the super detail. Take 3D model, turn it around.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like super detail thing.
yeah,
Mine is technically a little bit ridiculous, really.
yeah,
So, but he done a fantastic job on his, and
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure he got all the credit. But his mindset
That's
was
nice of you.
literally in the same place that mine was,
Yeah,
and he had just made a discovery using the
thrusters, right?
thruster for doing the exact same thing. So
Yeah,
we were sharing notes. I'm like, you got to put out a video. So I put up my video the night before. He watched it and was like, yes, this is awesome. And so he put up his video, I put up my video, and now it's spreading across the community. People are using it. And it's great to see. The modernist actually put out a video on that.
yeah.
Uh, yeah,
And
and
I think she gave a shout out to you guys in that video too, right?
well, she gave a shout out to John Ronimus. So
Yeah,
it's good. It's good to see that he's getting a little. little credit there. But
Yeah.
the thruster method is a lot easier to use than the balloon method. So
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for him to coming up for that, because I may have been doing it a little slower using the or maybe I would have discovered it eventually, but it
Yeah.
having those really opens up the entire world of building. It opens up the entire catalog of pieces. So my original attack was built of all the machine pieces.
Yeah.
It was all mechanical mayhem, and I started. I was just there fooling around um, with the Razor Crest, trying to figure out a way to make it lighter by
Oh,
using these pieces and turn the pieces on the side.
uh,
And
one second, Matt. I'm sorry. Simone, thank you for joining us tonight and being a part of the live stream. Love having you here, and yeah, have a good evening. Sorry, go ahead, Mappa. So, yeah, so you found these pieces could turn sideways.
yes, it's something that my friend Legion had brought to my attention, to actually build a better Tie Fighter, so we could actually turn the boards sideways. But it was a
Yes.
lot, and that actually helped take off the weight significantly.
Well,
We were
that's
able to
good.
build in a different direction, and it made things a lot more possible. But it was harder to work with because you had to do dynamic platform and break blocks and everything. With the thruster method, you just place that thruster on the edge, snap your board on, and you've turned it instantly.
Yeah.
So I just built an entire new thruster on the Razor Crest using that system, and I got to thinking, I got to do this on the ATAT. So I started building a brand new ATAT, starting from the foot
Mm. I saw the
to
leg.
yes. So the leg is all completed. I have most of the body done, and one leg. I have to build the rest of the legs now, but I'm just working out the details. And what I've found is that it makes it so much easier to build. You can go so much faster. What was initially like a 16-hour build with the ATAT, it's um it's now going to be down. Well, yeah, I am probably going to lie here, because it did take me an hour and a half on my stream to build one leg. So the body may be a little easier to deal with, but the head is going to be complicated. But that's currently what we have. So yeah,
Are
that's
you gonna
right.
try? Oh, sorry.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
So, are you gonna try to put in the like functioning legs and a functioning head?
Not until they give us gears and a
Okay.
way to lock things into place. I
Okay.
can go ahead and make legs that will hang and look like they're walking using rockets and everything, but it's a very complicated system.
Yeah.
And the way that it is right now, it is highly unstable to have those pieces on a moving foundation.
Yeah.
So I'll come back after spending 16 hours in a build to find that it's exploded into a million pieces,
Yep.
or broken free from
Yeah.
its.
Yep.
I don't want that. I want my pieces to stay together.
Yes. Yeah. And
So the furthest that I will go right now, and I'm currently testing this out before I put it on anywhere, is that I want the neck to swivel from left to right at least.
yeah. And I was messing around with some of the mechanics lately, just trying to see if they're. I feel like toys have become less stable than what they used to be. Um, I built this giant circle, and I went to remove the piece, and it just exploded. And I had never
Yeah,
experienced that before. Like, I've had things not work, but just to like, almost like it had some kind of like kinetic energy in the piece, and it just shot it. Or would that be potential energy? I forget. It's been forever since I learned the difference.
it's
But
potential, but
potential, and it
I
turned into
actually
kinetic.
saw that. I saw that happen with there's one piece, one of the decorations. that
Yeah.
the wall piece decoration. That once you place it, I think this is one you were testing out. I was trying to put it into the into Boba Fett ship,
Uh-huh.
and when I placed it on the wall, the ship just I just got shot back, and the ship moved
Yeah.
because it was just this release of energy. And
Yeah.
it was a decoration, not even a toy.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what, like, there's something going on with these pieces that I haven't figured out yet. I'm like, that shouldn't happen.
Nope.
Ah,
Well, welcome to Fortnite. Oh, I'm
right.
hungry.
Okay, so, eventually you're planning on having, no. I'm sorry. This is what I was going to ask you. So, the weight difference between your original AT-AT and the one you're building now, I mean, what are we talking about piece-wise? Are we talking about, can you do a leg with like 25% less pieces, or is it more than that?
Um, Let me see. For every, in order to get to a certain height, I would have to stack the metal pieces together. So you're looking at say one, two, it's the minimum of 6 pieces to one level, and then we would have to go up like 4 of those or 5 of those, depending on the height of the leg of that particular part. The hinges were 6 pieces apart,
Okay.
so it was pretty significant. So right now, I for the hinge, I have one piece behind it from the front side and one piece behind it from the back, and then I've gotten because I can now use the floor mats, the circular floor mats. I've gone to stack those on top of that to give it a proper look of a hinge. So instead of using like all those heavy pieces, it's now just every single piece is light, and it floats. It floats. It looks beautiful. It looks movie accurate. I can tell you that right now. It looks movie accurate. You look at this thing, and for a second you think that it's a movie because it just looks so good.
Yeah, that thing looked amazing.
Yeah, and I'm not just tooting my own horn.
Oh yeah, no.
It looks really really nice.
How hard are those guys hitting?
Pretty hard actually. I'm surprised that they hit that hard. They're surprisingly accurate.
I
Not
know.
too hard.
I feel like I'm a stormtrooper when I play this game, when I shoot.
Yeah. Hell, you should see me shoot. I'm terrible. I'm a
Um,
builder, not a thingy.
yeah, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, why did my health bar not go up? Okay. So we just need to get a couple sand claws now. And
Oh, right.
oh, hey, Bruce here.
Oh boy, do we need to do it?
We do, but not yet. I'm not ready for that yet.
We are on expert mode. So remember that expert mode, you can die.
I'm gonna move up this way.
It's actually been so easy, such a breeze, working working with you here that I thought I forgot we were in expert.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay.
Oh, you've been grinding. You've been doing the grind, getting this down.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a lot. Like it's always like I told myself I'm just gonna kind of focus on the conversation and focus on the chat and stuff like that, and then just kind of play the game. You know, we got like 3 levels, so it is what it is. Eventually, I do hope to get all the trophies in this world, so it might take me a little longer to get those because of that. But yeah, when I was playing with Haskins, I was trying to focus on way too much, and
Yeah.
I was like, nope, I gotta cut this back because you know I want the stream to have a good conversation more than like really like the gameplay is like kind of secondary. So not that it's not important, but it's not like the thing. I'd rather people be like, oh, you know, I got to learn about Mad Puck and what he likes and his story of how he got on
Your
YouTube.
podcast. It's like I was telling you earlier. This is your podcast.
Yeah, yeah. We need to think of. We need to come up with a name, a good name for the podcast. You got me.
Oh, I remember I was pointing out those settings earlier on YouTube. You have those easy podcast settings. Just push the button.
Yeah. But do you have any thoughts about the name? Like, don't podcast.
No, not yet. Right now, I'm just concentrating on not dying, sir.
Yeah.
I have wolves after me, 2 of them.
Oh, where are you? Did I leave you behind? I'm sorry. I thought you were with me.
Yes, you did. I'm over the hill. I'm not old. I'm just over the hill.
This reminds me of when I had to go to school. It was uphill both ways.
Late night with Kaboom. Good one, Flo.
Late night with Kaboom. Oh, there you go. That's nice. That's a good one.
Lego night with Kaboom.
Oh, there you go. That's even better. Yeah.
That's
Lego night with Kaboom.
It's a play on late night.
Oh, that's good. I like that a lot. Boomcast. Haskins in with the Boomcast. Yeah. You know, I found out today that my name, Kaboom, is copyrighted.
No.
Yeah. Somebody owns it. So I have to start going either by Kaboom 280, 2080. Oh my gosh, what's my name?
2084.
Yeah, Kaboom 2084, or I have to figure out what it was in the video that got me, because it wasn't like a strike or anything. It was an advertisement. I was advertising one of my videos through Google.
Yeah.
And they came back and said it was limited to a certain country because of the Kaboom was trademarked.
How the hell can you trademark a term?
That's what I was trying to think of. I haven't had a chance to track it down yet, but I was like, was there a product out there that was, I don't know.
Maybe some dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, got a friend request. Oh, you know, oh, I accepted it.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. My wife is calling.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me go on mute.
Yeah, that's a great name, Haskins. Slope, I like that too. How about Lego Nights with Boomcast or something? that would be interesting. But yeah, I like that cast. It seems like everything has a cast in it. What's Joe Rogan's thing? I forget. There's a soap called Kaboom. Yeah, that might have been it. Now that I'm thinking about it. I should probably look up and see what country it was banned in. And then, or not banned in, but trademarked in. And then take that off my list of countries to advertise in. But guys, if you have any questions for MadPuck, let me know. Put them in the comments below with a question mark. Are you serious, Stormtrooper dudes? And then, oh, you know what? I left MadPuck over there. Oops. But it's getting dark and we need wolf claws. So what to do? Let's get our 2 extra hearts. Haskins would like that. There we go, Haskins. Got our bonus hearts. And these guys...
and I'm back. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, where are you? Okay, there you are.
Yeah, are you really dead?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I had just forgotten to go someplace safe while I was there trying to, you know.
The Kaboom experience.
Come here, sheepy. Come here, sheep. Come on, sheepy.
Okay. Oh, we got some purple dudes over here. Okay. Might as well farm some more of the storm core while I'm at it. I really need to get some wolf claws.
I'm getting wool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, lots of wool.
That'll work too.
Where's that a sheep?
Oh
no, wolf. You need storm claws.
Slope with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. W's for Slope, man. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Oh, here we go. Purple wolf.
If I feed you again, will you give me?
Oh, I got 2 purple wolves. Oh, we almost got a pack over here. I've noticed this pack thing happening.
Yes, more wool. Perfect.
Come on me. There we go. Attack. Slap, 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 slap. Roll. Slap, roll, slap, slap. I'm trying to get better at this, but I don't think I am.
Oh boy. Do you need a hand?
I'm okay right now. I
I'm
think.
on my way.
I'm about to get the second wolf in there. There we go. Shield.
My
Nice.
follower has vanished.
Oh, they probably
Oh,
died.
oh, when they die, they don't come back. They go
No.
back to the village.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is your favorite sci-fi book that you've ever read?
My God. There's that's a loaded question, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You can't just pick one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
Um,
I'll give you
there
that.
was there was a series. I can't remember the name of the author. Crap, what was it called again? But it was this is like a series about virtual world. It was
Okay.
before. I think this book was like written way after um, Ready Player One. I think it was called Dreamland by Toby, not Toby Maguire. Um, Crap, I have to look it up. I actually read more horror than I do sci-fi. Sci-fi,
Oh. Okay.
yeah, they tend to go. Well, for me, they tend to go together. Sci-fi and horror go very well together.
Oh. Okay. Do you have a favorite author or favorite horror book? Or
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like they say, Stephen King, hands down, and Neil Gaiman. Those are like some of my top writers.
what's your favorite Stephen King book?
It.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the second to that is actually going to be The Talisman, and
Oh, okay.
that maybe because it's like the very first Stephen King novel that I had ever read.
All right, so I'm gonna say a little graphic warning here for anyone listening. This joke that I'm about to share. Oh, maybe I shouldn't share it. I don't know. It's a Stephen King joke, but it's in the genre of his horror movies. So, okay, I gave the warning, but one day a reporter came to interview Stephen King, and the reporter asked him, "How do you write such horrifying, scary stories?" And Stephen King goes, "Well, that's easy." He goes, "I've got the heart of a child in a glass jar."
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you know,
so
you
horrible.
even have to put in the glass jar.
Yeah. That's the
That's the kick right there.
yeah. I hope that wasn't over the line, guys. I'm sorry. If that
Nah.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
oh, the thing that I actually do appreciate about with Stephen King as well is that he remained one of my favorite authors. This is like for my teenage years, all the way through, and even with the rise of social media and everything, he has turned out to be not a terrible person.
mm,
I cannot appreciate that enough.
oh, okay, yeah. Um what do you ever watch the movies? Cuz I watched a lot of his movies. I've read a couple of books.
Oh,
I've
he's had
not
so many terrible movies. He's like the king of terrible movies.
well, well, do you think it's him or do you think it's the like the fact that it's in that format?
I think trying to put it as a TV movie, like what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah. Do you
It's
have any Stormcore
freaking
by any chance?
it. I might do. Oh yeah, that's 16.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Right. They some of his work they've chosen the TV format because he was like so popular. He was like he used to be like practically like a commodity. You have a Stephen King book. You enter a bookstore and you see it immediately.
Oh,
King.
yeah.
A lot of other authors actually started doing a lot of their branding around that same thing, trying to build a name recognition, and they would try to make their name look like King in some way or the other. And they just followed a lot of what he was doing, but he was like such a commodity that they thought putting him on TV was a safe thing. But we got like a lot of terrible TV from directors and a lot of terrible movies because they've been made too early. When they made the new version of it was the right time. Technology was in the right place. The evolution of TV and storytelling had come to a very good place where the good director could really shape it away from any um, any cheap tendencies that some of the 80s and 90s directors tended to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So it is actually going to be still relevant 20 years from now because the acting and the special effects are solid enough that it can stand up. The storytelling is solid; it can stand up. You look at some of the older works that leaned a lot on the on the tropes and the styles of the time, like especially Star Wars, A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a 70s movie. It is hard to watch sometimes. The Empire Strikes Back took that entire genre, that entire franchise forward more than anybody really wants to give it credit for because it actually made it feel modern. It made it feel timeless, and it was due to the storytelling not of George Lucas but of Irving Kershner, the director. He took it in a
Mm.
completely different direction, and you saw that when George Lucas came back with the prequels. Um, it felt cheap again. Sure, we had a lot more special effects and everything, but he relied so much on special effects that weren't ready at the time that he's making a brand new technology. He was way too far forward. If he made the sequels now, it will be a better beast. But he would also need a different director, but not with him at the helm.
Mm.
He needs someone like an Irving Kershner. I liked what some of the directors did on the sequels, but I think that there may have been a little too much interference there from the studios about how to how to take the direction to take this. If they got okay, um who directed Rogue One?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, Rogue One and the Andor series. That's what Star Wars should be.
So those are your two favorite Star Wars movies then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's I
Please do not even talk to me about the acolyte. You want cheapening of the franchise, the cheapening of the
that's
TV.
been all over. Yeah, you go ahead because I mean that's literally like every other video in my feed is
I, I,
somebody not
I'm
happy
just gonna
with the acolyte and what they did to the lore. And
I'm
I
just gonna
personally
sum
wasn't.
up.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sum the acolyte very very simply. The characters are stupid as dirt.
Yeah, that's I have not watched it, but you know, for me, I read all the X-Wing books, and I think there were like 12 of them or something. It was a lot, and they had this really cool, you know, Han Solo had 3 kids with Princess Leia. Princess Leia was a Jedi. She was in training, and she was trying to put together the Senate, the new Republic that was
Yep.
ruling everything. And
Those
there's
made sense. Those made a lot of
yes,
sense.
yes, they were great. And like only one of their kids had the Force, but the other ones were like Force sensitive and really good pilots. And um, they, you know, they have this whole arc, and then the universe is invaded. Well, they're fighting the Empire, the remnants of it, because it didn't just go away the next night. Like
No, yeah, yeah,
they're
exactly. Right,
yeah,
right. You don't just blow up one big location and the war is over. No, 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 no.
yeah,
There's lots of holdouts.
yeah, yeah. And so you got all these planets that are like all this back and forth, and then Luke goes on a journey and ends up running into a another master who he thinks can train him, because Luke's trying to bring balance to the Force. So this whole book about bringing balance to the Force, which is literally what the 3 movies were setting up, was his journey. And they get invaded by these creatures that like absorb the life essence out of people and then use them to charge their like robots, which I think
Right.
you and me talked about that one time about the remotes. Like there's
Yeah.
no remotes. So do you think the robots in Star Wars are sentient beings?
They'd have to be from the amount of autonomy they're given, and
Yeah.
the fact that that's not programmed. There's a certain amount of sentience going on there.
Yeah, I would love to see that tie into that the book series. I mean, it probably never happened, but you know, I would love to see if like android technology was like reverse engineered from these other creatures that were like literally using humans to amass their armies. It was such a good, and then all the books that were underneath that with
Half claws.
the Boba Fett series, and
Hold on, I have claws.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I have claws. I have claws. I have claws for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right, the Boba Fett series.
Yeah, he had his whole. He had like 3 books, the Bounty Hunter series, and then they had the one where he climbs out of the Snarlock pit, and he goes on his journey, and it's nothing like what they did on Disney.
Oh my god, the book of Boba Fett is such a it had so much potential to make Boba Fett. But now the only thing he's remembered for is like a bantha. Right, like a bantha.
Oh wow.
It cheapened the character. It felt so lame. I love. Okay, here's the thing. I will make a confession right now, and you can come at me if you want. I did not like the original Boba Fett. I thought he looked lame.
In the
There was
series, in the Star Wars movie.
in Star Wars movies. The look was wrong.
Oh,
The
okay.
revamp of his outfit, and this is one of the reasons why I wear this skin, is so much more badass.
Okay.
The original, not so much. All that white and it's like it's got puffy sleeves for gosh sakes.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the '70s outfit, right?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
everyone had puffy sleeves in the '70s.
yes.
Sorry. No, I hear you. I hear you. I think that's funny though, the fashion trend. But yeah, that whole character's plot line was just destroyed with the movies, and I just feel like they had so much good source material.
Yep. All they had to do was go to the books, but they're trying to consolidate reconsolidate the storyline under one main story, and is move away from the source material from the books because they have different copyrights to work around. So it's just a property dispute
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer
where
because
they're doing everything they can to destroy anything that came before. It's sad.
yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. But I guess with that being said, is there oh shucks. Sorry. I
Welcome
stopped
to you.
I stopped to read chat and then my brain everyone's laughing about puffy shirts. It makes me think of that Seinfeld episode where Seinfeld bought the pirate shirt and he thought it looked really good and everyone kept
Oh yes.
thinking he was a pirate.
Oh wait, I had wool. Where did I put it? I could have stopped putting things in random chests.
I'm gonna come back in and it's just gonna be like all random chest. Well, Matt Puck, thank you so much for joining me. Was there anything else you'd like to?
Oh, we're done already?
Yeah, we're in the last couple minutes.
No, I'm having fun.
Hold on a second.
It's not fair, man.
I am
I
too.
just got here.
I am too. So I set it for 2 hours. And I when Haskins came in and we did the 5 hours, I was like, I paid for that the next day, my voice and
Yep.
everything.
It's
So I
exhausting.
am having a
You have to
blast
watch your
too.
voice. You have to
But
watch your voice.
yeah, yeah. And with being sick, the next day I was like recording videos. I was like, "Hey everybody, it's Kaboom. Today I'm gonna show you how to build another circle platform."
Yeah, I've had to do a couple of voiceovers while sick, and I had to reduce so much because you can hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
I still listen to those voiceovers and I cringe every time because I can hear that I was nasally still recovering from the flu and I was just not breathing right.
Yep. Yeah. That's where I'm kind of at right now, and I have to watch my voice anyways because I had damage, I had throat damage,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's like anyways, I'll share that story maybe someday. But thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you, chat, everyone, for being here, and really appreciate it. We can have Mad Puck back on in the future, and then I think next week we're gonna have Void on.
Oh, wicked.
So I think I've shared a little bit about Void. That's gonna be really interesting because I feel like Void's gonna definitely want to progress more in the game. So
Well, Void is a man of mystery.
yes, a man of few words. But next week, hopefully, I can get him talking a little more and sharing, and yeah, it'll be a good time. If you could just put all your stuff in that chest, I'd appreciate it.
I already did.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for watching and being a part of this. And if you could do me the biggest of favors, hit that like button, share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. And there'll be a highlight stream that comes out, which will be edited down to some of the highlight stuff. So, Matt Puck, thank you so much. Thank you for your builds. They're
Well,
incredible.
well,
And
remember, if anybody wants to come and watch me build live, I am live every morning from 8:30 till 10 a.m. on twitch.tv/the MadPuck66. You can also find me on my socials, on Twitter, Instagram, wherever else as the MadPuck66.
yeah,
So come join me, hang out. We'll have a ball. We'll have a ball.
am I able to
Me-
share a link to your Twitch on YouTube?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, okay. So there's a link to his channel in the description, and then I will try to figure out get a link to his Twitch channel, and I'll put that into the description also. Also, we are going to be having a new challenge coming out here, and though there's a link to that video and to Joker Plays also in the description. So I was going. There's a few details we're still working out there, but we also have a really cool challenge coming up. So, everyone, thank you so much. Mad Puck, again, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And as always, guys, by God's grace, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you, Mad Puck.